Hello, I'm RetroJules. This is the brand new Badger that has recently been added to the tech tree along with French heavies. I love to see tanks added to the tech trees, historically based, blueprints or not, tanks that were actually thought about and were a further development to the tanks that we have in the game. This project for the tank destroyer was based on the Conqueror chassis, developed in the late 1940s, and it did indeed only exist in blueprints. And most of you guys knew this tank was coming and started grinding your Tortoise. And the Tortoise at tier 9 is a tank that was actually built and made, and I just thought that you guys might want to see the one that they've got at Bovington. There is absolutely no mistaking the Tortoise when you see it at Bovington, and I love going to Bovington and seeing the tanks that I've seen and played in the game. It really does mean a lot to me. The Tortoise heavy assault tank, the A39, was a British heavy assault gun developed during the Second World War, but never put into mass production. It was developed for the task of clearing heavily fortified areas such as the Siegfried Line, and as a result favoured armour protection over mobility. Although heavy at 78 tonnes, with a top speed of 19 km per hour and not easily transported, it was considered reliable and a good gun platform. Only 6 prototypes of the Tortoise had been produced by the end of the war. In the early part of 1943, the Allied forces anticipated considerable resistance in the projected future invasion of Europe, with the enemy fighting from heavily fortified positions such as the Siegfried Line. As a result, a new class of vehicle emerged in the shape of assault tanks, which placed maximum armour protection at a higher priority than mobility. Initially, work was concentrated on the Excelsior tank, which was based on the Cromwell, and there was also programmed to upgrade the armour of the Churchill tank. The Nuffield organisation responded with 18 separate designs, the AT1 through to the AT18, drafted between 1943 and 1944, each design larger and heavier than the last. By February 1944, the designed AT16 was complete and was approved by the Tank Board, who proposed that month that 25 should be produced directly from the mock-up stage without bothering with a prototype, to be available for operation and service in September 1945. An order for 25 was placed by the War Office and work was begun. Following the end of the war, the order was reduced and only 6 vehicles were built. One example was sent to Germany for trials, where it was found to be mechanically reliable and a powerful and accurate gun platform. However, at a weight of 80 tonnes and a height of 10 feet, 3 metres, it was extremely slow and proved difficult to transport. The primary requirement for an assault tank is armour, to enable the tank to assault a heavily emplaced enemy. This led to the Tortoise having very thick armour, arranged as a one-piece casement to avoid the weak spots of a turret design. Since the Tortoise had a fixed casement structure instead of a turret, it can be classified as a self-propelled gun, or an assault gun and not a tank. The 7-man crew included a commander, driver and gunner, with 2 loaders for the 32-pounder gun and 2 machine gunners. This machine is absolutely awesome, and you walk around it and it almost feels square, it almost feels as wide as it does long, and it is a truly amazing beast. I hope you enjoyed seeing the real life Tortoise in Bovington, and I'm just going to leave you with a little bit of footage of the tank moving and working. Keep safe, keep tanking, and I'll see you soon.